This is a country of law and order. Nobody, no citizen, no institution is above the law. By Act 806, Act 2010 of the Republic of Ghana, as passed by the Parliament of the Republic of Ghana. If you look at Section 26 of Act 806, it is clear that the University of Ghana ought to submit annual reports to the Minister of Education. And then we will subsequently submit a report to Parliament. Submit that report to Parliament. As we speak, the law says that they should do that within 8 months after the end of each academic year. That should have been by end of February. University of Ghana is in default. They haven't done that. We are also invoking subsection 4, which says that the council shall also submit to the minister any other report which the minister may require in writing. So that is what we are invoking, asking for a report on the thought processes leading to these new exit and entry restrictions, what it is all about, what is intended to achieve, how long it will it be like that forever? How does people paying tolls or buying tickets, how does that check security? Because criminals could also come and buy those tickets. The University of Ghana has a lot of public facilities in the university which the public use. Banks are an example, bookshops, churches, mosques, the university primary, the PTA has been up in arms. We want to know what all of this is about and what the considerations are. When we receive the report, we will study the report, and that will inform our next line of action as a ministry. But we have not done anything which is untoward. We are only acting responsibly within Act 806, the University of Ghana Act 2010. That's all we are doing.
What next line of action will your ministry take if the University Council disregard your directive?
I don't think that is an option available to the University Council. They cannot disregard. If they disregard our letter, then they are disregarding the act that set them up. They will be in breach of the law. And you know what happens to citizens or institutions which are in breach of the law. The law will have to take its course. So I don't think it is an option. They can't even contemplate it. The law is very clear that the minister at any point in time can demand a report from the University Council. And that is what we have done. We have only invoked our rights under the law, and they cannot say that they will not respond to our letter. So there are two things here. There are two reports. The specific report on the new access to the University of Ghana regulations. Then there's a second report which is mandatory, which we shouldn't even have requested by sections 26, 1, 2, and 3. They are supposed to have submitted the report. They did it for the 2011-2012 academic year.
And 2013.
But for the 2012-2013 academic year, they haven't. They haven't. And that is why we're reminding them. Perhaps if they had done that, government would have known that they are contemplating some of these measures. The council may have discussed these matters, and government will have moved in and asked them to have broader consultations and to review what has clearly become public nuisance. But they didn't give us that report. That report was due in February this year. We are in March. The University of Ghana cannot be flouting our laws. That is not a good example. So we want that report, and then we also want a specific report on these new guidelines, which they say is to check security and traffic and control traffic, entry and exit into the University of Ghana premises. We want a report on that. What are the thought processes that came into consideration? What is it intended to achieve? Is it a permanent measure? Is it temporal? We do not know. And the University of Ghana, as you do know, is a public institution subvented. The Ministry of Education has oversight responsibility. We cannot abdicate our responsibilities. We have to be responsible to the mandate that we have been given. Thus, none of us is fit to be here as ministers. No, we all can throw our hands in despair that the University of Ghana can do whatever they want without reporting to the Ministry of Education or subjecting themselves to the jurisdiction of the University of Ghana. All of us, even the President of Ghana, is not above the law.